And of course, we back, Brink TV, #1 music and entertainment TV show in Memphis, and I'm your host, Young Brink. Now, joining me is no stranger to the Brink TV show. I'm talking about the homie, One Day. What's going on, man?
What's up, Brink?
Hey, definitely got to say thank you for coming back on the Brink TV show.
Again.
Now, the last time we saw you on the Brink TV show, you was premiering or debuting the single Runaway, the video. I mean, hey, that thing took off. It caught fire. I remember it was on the That Is Matthews show. You was talking about Yes, I Do, right?
Right,
the
my wedding company.
Wedding company. I mean, you was talking about a lot of stuff. You're back for one new venture, because, I mean, you stay on top of business, stay on top of business. Let's talk about why you're here tonight.
Tonight I'm here to introduce the first annual store tour for local artists.
Okay.
So whatever questions you want to ask, I'm here to answer. That's why I'm here.
Okay, the very first question that pops into my mind, like, what is the store tour? Like, just tell the viewers out there, what is the store tour? What does that mean?
I created the store tour for local artists, giving them a plateau or an avenue to be on a tour. Okay. Now, for the most part, if you want to be a doctor, you can go to college for that. Right. If you want to be a professional basketball player, you go to college for that. Right. But most local artists or entertainers don't have a plateau or lane to start with. Right. So this is pretty much a positive project to help them, give them a voice. And with a store tour, you got. And it's an intimate setting. Okay. It's an intimate setting. You got local artists. I can invite A&Rs or radio personnel or radio stations or whoever. They're blending in with the store. They're doing clean sets, doing clean music. Right. And to be on the store tour, you have to have merchandise. Definitely.
Definitely. You know, and I actually like that concept because it's like you were saying earlier, it's teaching them or preparing them for the must that you must have. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are necessities. You gotta have merchandise. You gotta have clean copy of your music. Can't be B's and H's in every song. Can't do that. You know, you gotta be able to appeal to a broad audience. And like you say, in a store, I mean, you got everybody in the store. You know, and of course you said you will be opening it up to radio personalities, DJs, A&Rs, record execs, of course. Now, when exactly would this tour be kicking off? Like March, April, May?
I have the dates already lined up.
Got you.
But I might push it back for a second to let the coming soon breathe, because we're scouting not just for hip hop artists or R&B dancers, songwriters, radio personnel, any talent, you know, to showcase. Right. The only thing I'm pretty much asking for is merchandise, because that's what we're lacking, you know. At least that's what I've been getting. To the point where, you know, I was like, I see a lot of artists perform, do great songs, good performances, but don't have any merchandise. Right. And look where we are. Millionaire Grind.
Exactly.
You know, shouts out to my guy Ernest, Millionaire Grind.
Definitely.
I'm not being pro, but I am. Black owned, young entrepreneurs.
Most deaf.
I got it on.
Most
and
deaf.
You know, like, this is another avenue in the outlet. You need merch printed up. You want to get your hat, shirt, socks, watch, whatever. Here's an avenue. Here's a lane. You see what I'm saying?
And that's a good question that I have. Like, how many independent artists out there right now that got their own shirts and hats and all of that? Of course, you guys can contact Ernest Fields. You know, that's Ernest Fields Screen Printing in the Hickory Ridge Mall for that. Definitely got to do that. But I mean, how many artists, independent artists, do you see? I'm talking about without a major label behind them, without all of that. How many of them do you see with the actual, you know, screen printed on the t-shirts? Quality. I ain't talking about the, you know, how many of that do you see? I don't see it often.
You don't see it often because it's the lack of having it. Having it or knowing that it does exist. This is why, you know, it was a must that we had to do it here. Yeah. You know, we're in the shop where you can get your merchant. So there's no excuse. And it's preparing you for, you know, the big league, because, you know, if I'm treating your product the same way if I get a T.I. CD. If you give me your product, I'm listening to it the same way. Yeah. The quality, how does it sound? Do you have, you know, contacts? How can I book you? I might want to book you. I might be an A&R. And with the store tour, the A&R is going to blend in right with the clients and the customers. It's store-friendly material. If he sees you, or if she sees you, or if they like you, they can walk right on up. You got your merchandise lined up. John Doe, Jane Doe, I like you. Here's my card. Let me take your product, your card or your CD.
Right,
Boom.
right.
There we go. And it's a tour.
Now, one question I do have about this tour, you did say it's going to be 12 tour days, correct?
Yeah, and we're growing.
Okay,
we're picking
now
up dates as we go.
And let's talk about that growth, because I remember you was telling me earlier about you got a call from outside of this city to do a tour in another city. Can we expound on that a little bit?
I ran the idea across somebody in Vegas, and they loved it.
Yeah.
They were telling me, yo, I got stores in Atlanta. I got stores here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's start it here.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want to do it in my city.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
It's easy to say that you care about your people, but I'm showing you.
Right.
It's a difference between, you know, saying I love you and showing it.
Right.
So, you know, I love my culture. I love the artists. I love the grind, you know. So I just want it to be packaged right. I want it to be done right.
Right.
And that's the biggest problem right there. Well, it's not a big problem. It's just something that has to be dealt with.
Right.
So I'm taking the first step. I can use all the help. Anybody that wants to be a part of it, you can contact me. Or Valicia Woods, she's the quarterback of this event. I just came up with it being the fact that we started here. And, you know, the idea actually started right here. We did a release for Jada Street, album release here. And he had like special guests, you know, and I was a performer, you know, HP, and we did our deal here. And when I looked at the footage, I was like, yo, that was nice.
Yeah.
People came in the store. All of us had on merchandise, promoting the store, because we're promoting the store and so we're also promoting the artists.
Right, exactly.
They shop and they got merchandise.
Yeah.
It was a win-win for everybody. It was a win-win for the store and for the artists. I gained some fans. He gained some clients. Yeah. It's a win-win for everybody.
That's what's up.
So I was like, yo, we should do a tour.
One quick question I want to ask. For the artist out there that's watching right now, he might be sitting on the couch or he might be watching this back on YouTube on his phone. Why is it important for him to become a part of this tour?
Well, a lot of reasons, but I'm going to sum it up. Number one, even if you're thinking like, man, I don't have nothing, but I can sing, rap, dance, or whatever, and the tour requires merchant. We have a package that we put together. I post it up on my page, but we print up your CDs for you. We print up your T-shirts. If you want hats, like I said, if you want socks, this is an avenue.
Right.
This is an avenue, and it's very important because you want people to respect you as an artist.
Right.
You never know. Yo Gotti might be there.
You're right.
When he look at you, he got to look at himself. He got to see that this guy's just as good as me.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You got to be equivalent to that, or he has to feel that, you know, this person does put in a grind.
Yeah.
You know, and you're respected.
Right.
So that's the important part, you know, because if you make it, you know what I'm saying, you want somebody, you know, to be at their status, you know, at least.
You're right.
You know, in that limelight, you feel like, yo, okay, they there.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Now go ahead and tell the people contact information, how they can become a part of this tour, as well as your Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, all that if you got it.
The Facebook is One Day Coleman. You should contact Valicia Woods on Facebook. The Instagram is Delguan Coleman, but pretty much I'm gonna start off with Facebook, being the fact that it's so popular, and it's pretty much it for right now. I'll have the website up in time, but right now we're creating. This is the first store tour. I got all the stores locked in.
Yeah.
It ends in November.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact date, and at the end of it, we're gonna do a big concert with everybody that was a part of the store tour, and we're gonna have create a soundtrack.
Definitely.
With, you know, everybody have their own single, because like once again we got family friendly music, so the music is already clean. So, you know, why not make a soundtrack to end the tour off?
That's what's up. Now it's time for me to go ahead and do my sales pitch, if you don't mind. Look, for all you artists out there, you know, who barely are doing the open mics as it is, you barely stepping out the house promoting your product, actually don't have any mixtapes out there, you know, but you do got a good hot song. let's go ahead and put a little bit of effort behind what you're trying to do. Put a little bit of effort behind your business, your company, your brand, what you're trying to do. You have to do that. Like this man says, you got to have merchandise. Now, of course, it is tax season. We are getting these tax refund checks. It's time for you to invest in your career. You know, if you're an artist or a dancer, as he said, you know, whatever you're doing, you have to invest in your career. And I can't think of a better way than to kickstart your tax season, because it is tax season. But you go ahead and tell them. We ain't gonna tell them the price. No,
it's
contact.
It's a small number. The flyer will be up.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can call me.
Yeah.
901-736-2681.
But it's definitely affordable. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
You should invest in your
right. I don't want y'all to think we busting heads and nothing like that. It's definitely affordable. And like I say, it says 12-spot tour. A lot of y'all don't even do 12 shows in 1 year. I'm just being honest.
Correct.
But this is something that you can do as a part of your already career that you got. So you got to go ahead and invest in your career. It's tax season. Hey, you got to do it. That's all I can say. You know, make something out of nothing.
And let me say this: we're starting in Memphis, Tennessee, and with a store tour, I can take it anywhere because there are local artists everywhere in every city.
Right.
So we're starting in Memphis. And depends on how good the artist does or do this year, we can take it to Nashville, Atlanta. Like I said, I already got people calling me in Vegas about it.
I was just going to say, you might mess around and be in Vegas. You never know. But you got to start somewhere. Got to start here. So the store tour.
So anybody that wants to be a part of it, contact me. Contact Brink. This is Millionaire Grind. We're in the store where we do print, black-owned, young entrepreneurs. My guy Ernest. And that's pretty much it.
That's what it is. Of course, I got to say thank you again for coming on the show, man. Like I say, it's always love when you come around, man. With that being said, now back to more Brink TV.